Alright everyone, welcome back to Bin Chicken Rags. I'm in Darling Harbour today for South by Southwest Sydney. It's where tech, film, music and ideas all collide in the city for one massive week. So here's the most part that people don't realise, is that you don't need a paid badge to get in on the action. Paid badges, they're expensive. There's a lot of stuff that's very inexpensive that you can just come down and do for free. From free live gigs at Tumbalong Park, and open entry brand activations, art exhibitions, film screenings, interactive pop-ups. There's heaps of things to do without spending a cent. So in this video, I'm going to break down some of the best free experiences that you can do at South by Southwest Sydney and help you plan smarter, save money and soak up the energy in preparation for next year, where you might be able to come down and see some of the same or similar exhibitions and all that. Let's check it out. Alright, so first things first, we're going to start with the Innovation Expo. So, South by Southwest, if it sounds familiar and you happen to be a movie fan, think Alfred Hitchcock's North by Northwest. That's where they use the naming term for. We messed around with it a bit. It originally comes from Texas. It's the only time in Sydney, is the only time they've brought it outside of Texas. So let's go check out some cool technology and stuff. Alright, here's the map of the Innovation Expo for this year. Racing drones, human racing drones. I offset Black Magic design.
I suppose, and intended purpose. So what's it designed for? Really diverse.
Alright, so I just had a run through that igloo. It's cool, very Axiom holographics. If you've been to Hologram Zoo or Holoverse, did the dinosaur thing at the Australian Museum early last year. Also poked around Black Magic design. So the guys behind, I'm thinking of all their competitors right now, DaVinci Resolve and all that. Looked at some of their new toys. There's even an oversized version of Guess Who. That's it. Let's see what you get. Poker cards. Yes. Nice. Cards. Yep. And even have the Eufy Make here, which is cool to see up close, and they're doing workshops on it. There's also plenty of free shit. I got like 4 books. For free, whole novels and everything. Alright, so there's also been some taste testing here. So I went and saw the Australian Botanical Brewery, tried some of their lemon myrtle ginger beer and spoke about what they're looking at doing sometime. I just did the Sydney Morning Herald, Common Ground, this or that type of experience where you step into the light. They'll ask you a bit of questions. If you disagree or kind of don't know where you stand, you stay where you are. Otherwise, if you agree, you move forward. And then if you really disagree, you can step back, like when they asked if you think the Eels will win a premiership in the next 5 years. I straight to the back of the room. And there was also things like, should the social media ban be activated, and just things like that. All in all, alright, not terrible. And yeah. That's the Innovation Expo ticked off, pretty good. Definitely check it out next year. I didn't get too much footage because I was trying to focus on everything, but this year was mostly VR and AI. Some other cool little tidbits in there. Now it's time for the Games Expo.
I was with a rebuilt again. take wish lists.
Prosper.
Check your wish list. One day I want to play. Yeah, multiplayer's
Okay, so you've been don't forget to select first. This is a nice fun, isn't it? Hands up. Perfect. Alright, take your beat, fighting, and when you're ready.
Glad to see you alive. It's so much of it's nice to see you more like you.
Cool, I died. That was quick.
Oh, it's going that way. I thought you were taking a picture of this.
Nah.
That thing's confusing us.
Alright, so I just came out of the game showcase. I ran my way through somewhat, played a couple of games that they did have set up. Not really in the tabletop area though. But now we're going to go check out down here and see what activations we do have down there.
This is the game.
So
I'm going to
as you walk in, first thing you're going to see is the big main stage, which they're currently doing a game demo of a AFL NBA Jam
Have you noticed that?
game.
No one wants to be outside.
Right.
They want to be inside, playing games with their friends. You can't get sunburn inside.
Got some merch
unless
there.
you sit near a window.
Combank, L'Oreal, and Ideas Zone.
Look at this. Who are the two
This
teams we've got playing here?
Stage in particular is where a lot of the action happens. So later on, I believe there's going to be a whole bunch of bands, including the Rubens playing. Luke trying to get out of my shot and failing. Yeah, a whole bunch of bands, not just here. They also play other places. Yeah. I didn't know my forehead and chin were that big. 3 water and toilets on the same sign, I wonder. Is it from the same bowl or? Alright, so I came out of the Adobe experience where you jump in there, throw in an AI prompt and it will spit out a bag tag for you. So I asked for a cassowary wielding a trident. In my experience trying to get them to produce a bin chicken, doesn't really work. And with cassowaries, had trouble with the cask as well on top of its head. Kept making it hair, so I grabbed the only one that had it actually looking like a cask. So yeah, that's that. So that's the end of me today exploring South by Southwest. This is more of a thing for next year because they only do the 3-day once a year. Tumbalong, that's going to be the whole experience, but the 3-day for the Innovation Expo and the Gaming Expo, that's limited to just 1 day. Yeah, so this will be going up tonight, even though I know most people won't see it until next week or after. So yeah, use that as more of a guide for next year than this year. But yeah, see you next time. Don't forget to suck the native grass.